Yeah, here's like the name of the game in 8-bit. It's just speed changes on spins, and I don't know if I like that gimmick because I hate speed changes on spins. But it's just something you kind of just gotta take a mental note of. So like this spin, and it's based on the song as well, so you can kind of hear it. But I mean, you just memorize it type of thing. Like, oh, this spin is pretty fast. And then this descending half spin is very slow. It's nowhere near as fast as the first spin, which is why you kind of like go a little bit too fast here. You pick up 2 great fasts at the end. Don't even get me started on the accelerating spin, dude. I mean, there's like 8-bit, the fast spins in 8-bit are really fucking fast. It's just like mental notes galore. Because this spin, or like these double half spins, one going up, left hand going down, they're very slow. This one's slow, but a little bit faster than the last one. I could be wrong though, but like, just because it's a bigger area, I notice my hand moving faster. And then that one's like a fast spin. Not the fastest spin, so that's something you have to keep in mind also. Issue, and then also that slider is just that was unfortunate. What the fuck? Because I see you button, you buttoned it on the left hand too. I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh no, I guess you touch it, but like, even then, if you're encountering this problem quite often, try to slide towards, like, in this case, this slider on your right hand, try to slide it a little bit lower, because you're a little close to these other sensors that will clear this slider going down, which is, okay, first of all, I do think this is just like sensor diff, but also just like bad luck in that specific part. But that was the reason you switched to buttons? Yeah. No, like, I feel like as a touch player, I mean, it's also true for buttons, but like as a touch player, there are very specific like things that you have to kind of play around. Just because you are like, as a touch player, you kind of have to remember that your playstyle is accounted for, but it's not like the main playstyle that is run through like QA testing probably, or like play testing. So there are a few patterns that are kind of fucked up that you kind of, as a touch player, you just have to adjust to, honestly. So a recent one that I am encountering is World's End Black Box. There's a part there that always, let's see if, so there's this player Oniku Tabetai who is like, we call him Touch God because he's a touch player and he's so fucking cool. You see this short ass slider? If you play touch, it'll almost auto clear itself always. This one, like button 8 to button 2. So notice this. He's a complete touch player, right? But notice at this part, like he forces himself to do buttons just to not splash it. And then he goes back to touch. So that's just something, like, you know, you kind of gotta accept it. Like, you're trading off things being less tiring for shit like this, and you just kind of gotta deal with it, you know what I mean? Because touch and buttons, they all have their pros and cons. If you had a choice and you're planning to get like good at this game, like go to buttons as early as you can. Like I'm gonna be real. Buttons is just like, it's just better. You know what I mean? It's easier to time shit also in buttons. Like DX score is way easier on buttons, like by far. It's so hard to DX on touch. Ooh. Your main mistake here is kind of the same thing I was talking about with battery. You overspin this half spin here. It tells you to end at button 5, but you end at button 6. And because it's like a spin section that's back to back with other hands, you end up gooding button 6, which is supposed to be on the left hand, and it kind of just like snowballs from there. Because you overstream on your right, you accidentally press this, it goods that one. I guess it doesn't hit the next one, which is good, but that's kind of why that happened. So you just gotta be careful, especially with like spin sections that combined with the other hand, you have to like be very aware of where you stop on touch. On button, it's not, it's more obvious because there's a physical button that's stopping you from pressing it, you know what I mean? This specific part, try to remember two things. Whatever side the one lane starts on, that's the hand you started with, and that's the hand that does the hold note. So it starts on the right first. Start with right. Taka, 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 taka. Hold note. Left hand spins first. Left hand first. Left hand holds, and then the right hand goes. So, like, just keep like a mental note. Wherever the one lane starts first, that hand starts first. Right. And then if you start with the right hand, it will always end. If you stream it at the right time and the right amount, the whole note will always end with your right hand. And then the left hand does the spin, and when you see that double, that's when the right hand does the spin. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing those are my two mental notes when I do that part. Oh, sorry, I forgot to enlarge my camera. But you probably got the picture.